Hey, it's Miss Pritzl, and I did a whole lot of reading this summer. This is not one series, so don't freak out like, oh my goodness. It is a fantasy series, and it is going to be gaining in popularity, so I'm already looking at buying duplicate copies. There are new covers for the first trilogy. The first trilogy is Shadow and Bone. It's Leigh, Bardugo, and I believe it's Netflix that is doing a TV series based on her books, and she's also they're adding some characters from the second from the second set of books, which is a duology, 2 books. So Grishaverse. So this used to be called the Shadow and Bone trilogy, and now sometimes you'll feel it'll be called Grishaverse. So fantasy inspired. A lot of elements are from Tsarist Russia, especially right before the fall of Tsarist Russia. So I liked these books, but I can also see some kids may lose interest in these first 3 books, but the following books are really, and you really should read them in order. I think you could read them out of order, but you get more. I think the other ones will be better because you've read these 3. So these are very interesting. There's a battle there. So there's the regular people, the wealthy, the poor, and then there's these people who are called Grishas, and Grishas have magical powers. So they kind of have these elemental type powers. Some can control the wind, and some can control fire and things like that, and some can literally stop a person's heart. So it's a 3-book series. There's battles against the evil dark force. So once again, those are high fantasy elements. So this is a great fantasy. Once again, the author is Leigh Bardugo. So she's written this 3-book series called Shadow and Bone. And then once again, set in the Grishaverse, and some characters from the first 3 books come in, especially toward the end. This is a 2-book series, 6 of Crows. So it's a duology. This is she calls it Ocean 11s combined with this. So it is. It's kind of, this is a caper. We are going to steal something that's impossible to steal, and how are we going to do it? So this is a group of thieves, and there's a mastermind, and there's all these people in his team that have certain talents. And I have to say, I totally understand now people who have recommended this series to me, that they go, yeah, Shadow and Bone was great, but this series, this 2-book series is absolutely awesome. It's just nonstop action from almost the beginning to the end. And you also get a sense and feel and love for the characters. So that's great. And then she has a next set duology, which kind of wraps up a lot of things from the previous 2. So Leigh Bardugo's, because I'm but I love Grishaverse. She says she's not necessarily never going to write another one. She just needs to step away. And once again, after you have written... Sorry, I've got to get out of camera. I can't even lift all these books, apparently. After you've written this many books in a series, you may need a little bit of a break. So I hope that you will consider reading Leigh Bardugo's series. And once again, if you're going to read it, you should start out with the first one, Shadow and Bone. If you see this on the internet, you will probably see a different cover because of the Netflix series. The first season came out this past year, so we're looking for season 2. Have an awesome day, and once again, it's my job to keep everybody reading.